This shit is hard. Welcome to your 5-minute challenge. You probably already want to grab your phone. Had to learn how to sit the fuck down. Are you thinking about all the things that you have to do? Would laugh her ass off to find this girl picnicking under this freaking tree. They're gonna be like, I don't have fucking time to put a blanket under a tree, girl. You know what? A lot of us don't make the time to do that, but
3 cities and countless restarts. Somewhere between a 5K and Adweek invite, I realized we're all just trying. This is Just Trying by Catherine.
it's 80 degrees here today in New York, and it feels so good to just sit, wear a pretty dress, spritzing a little mist on my face, have my water. This tree I'm sitting under only blooms for a certain amount of time, so there's something about sitting here when I can that feels really special. Little fairy magic moment under a pink white tree. I usually like to have something to write with. Just all the little things. Welcome to your 5-minute challenge. I think this is actually the most challenging spring reset, is being able to sit for 5 minutes. You probably already want to grab your phone. You probably hear that car passing by in the background. You're probably already thinking about all the things that you have to do. Anything but what I just said. So this is your 5-minute challenge. Emphasis on challenge, because this shit is hard. I was thinking about all the meditation classes I've taken and all the trips, this and that and the other, but I started laughing because as a retired workaholic, as in like really workaholic, I loved overworking, anything but sitting down. I was like, wait a minute. I took all these things, all these classes, trips, blah, 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 but I actually first had to learn how to sit the fuck down for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, until that became the beginning of my day and how I like to start my day. And I know that's very hard to get to that. It sounds so simple, but it's really not, because there's a billion and one things pulling for our attention. By the time we wake up, I think we already know all the bad things happening in the entire world. We already know what Susie's cousin's best friend is eating for breakfast. You already have doom scrolled, or someone already told you the news because they doom scrolled in the train while next to you. There's just too many things. So this is a real challenge for most of us, and this is something that I still truly have to work on intentionally every single day, is finding a few minutes to sit down. And I'm not gonna sit here in silence with you for 5 minutes. That's extremely boring. But I am gonna walk you through how I kind of get myself, my busy mind, to drop in and Yeah, take the challenge if you want. You might have already started scrolling while you're listening to this or turned it off. Maybe it's not meant for you, but if you are here, it is 12:35 now, New York time. And as you can see, I already kind of dropped in the space, right? I found a comfy spot, comfy blanket, brought something to drink, some of my water. I have a little aromatherapy infused already, a little angel face essential oil by Berta Skincare. I already put a little of that on my wrist. You breathe it in a little, and that already is sending little signals to our nervous system. I like this spray a lot, this mist from Anima Mundi. It just smells so good. It's blooming jasmine and Palo Santo. So a little spritz. Again, just little signals that you probably don't even know that you're already sending to your body to say, hey girl, it's time to relax for a second. Just 5 minutes out of your 24-hour day. Can you do that? And I love jotting down ideas, so I have a little notepad. I'm not gonna bore you and draw for you here today, but before we even started the 5 minutes, I've already infused little things to let my body know. Breathe. So simple. Just start breathing. We forget a lot of times how to breathe. We don't even realize we're doing it, but I've caught myself plenty of times where I was like, oh wait, I haven't taken a deep breath. It's very shallow breathing, and it's like rushed, hurried breathing. And all those little minor details send signals to our body throughout the day. And ritual in its simplified form really is you're bringing your awareness in. And with that definition, we can actively meditate or bring awareness in at any given moment. While you're showering, while you're sitting here under a pretty tree, while you're walking, hiking, working out, while you're sitting in complete silence in the dark, looking at a blank wall. I've been there. It's all finding ways to just bring awareness in. And right now we're 2 minutes into it already, sitting here together. I'm tuning in and hearing birds in the background. I'm noticing I'm talking slower right now. My breath just got deeper. It's getting deeper and slower. I'm noticing a little wind on my skin. I can still hear cars driving. I still hear construction over there, but I'm starting to feel good sitting here. Meditation isn't always silent. That's a misconception. We think as soon as I sit, I can't move, I can't think any thoughts, my mind can't wander. Guess what? Those things are always going to happen. It's rapid fire all the time. But if you intentionally find a moment from 1 minute, even 30 seconds to 5 minutes, you're going to notice all the little ways that you can begin to just drop in and just connect to your breath. find a way to be in a moment and sink deeper into that moment. You know, and 5 minutes have already passed. I was timing. I started 12:35. It's now 12:40 here in New York, and that's just settling in. And that's all I wanted to do for this video. Is if you found this video, if it's for you and you've actually sat with me here for 5 minutes, God bless you. That's so hard to do for all of us. And one, I want to thank you. Two, you should thank yourself. Three, find and think about the little ways you can incorporate little things into your day. You don't have to be rigid. No one's making you do this first thing in the morning. Some people like to drop in at night. Some people do it while they're driving throughout their day. Believe it or not, everything is an active, moving meditation. Remember, ritual is awareness. You're bringing it inside here. If you simplify the definition and don't get intimidated by all the noise, so much noise as I've been sitting here, so much noise in the world, so much noise every minute or every day. There's so many little things trying to get our attention, and we welcome all of those things, but we also want to start to find ways to connect with ourselves. And you know, for a lot of people who are watching this or who end up watching this, they're gonna be like, I don't have fucking time to put a blanket under a tree, girl. You know what? A lot of us don't make the time to do that, but I've been on a meditation healing journey, and it's looked so many different ways, let me tell you. I started in Los Angeles with breathwork classes in Brentwood. There's a studio there that you may know if you live in Santa Monica. That's where my journey began, and I've been lucky that I've been exposed to a lot of wonderful facilitators who've shown me real practical ways to breathe and just drop in, honestly, from day to day. And I've made it a point to embrace these things and find the ones that resonate with me, my lifestyle, and what we are drawn to changes day to day. We change as people from day to day, month to month, week to week, year after year. Believe me, the girl who was a Manhattan workaholic fashion girl would laugh her ass off to find this girl picnicking under this pretty tree. We are multi-dimensional beings, humans, people, starseeds, cosmic family, whatever label that you're connecting to at this time that you're familiar with, whatever makes you feel good. We live in such a dense, chaotic, fucked up world, man, where so much bad is happening, and there are people who will immediately say, what's all this gonna do? What's meditation, prayer? What's that doing when there's so many things happening in the world? And then you have the other side that would say, this is what we have to do. There's literally people marching for peace that have come out. Tribes who are doing pilgrimages all over the world because they can feel the density and the chaos, and they want to bring people back to this very simplified idea that by activating this within ourselves, it starts rippling out. Rippling out in the sense that energetically you're activating that within yourself. So then you are in more of a place to act, and from that inspired state, you're going to inspire others to act. And that ripple effect starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and as it expands, so what you end up having from that ripple effect is very inspired, very strong people who end up acting and being the activists, the thought leaders, the way showers that are out there in the world and end up doing really big things. And I would argue that something as little and simple as this is the beginning of that. It's just a little seed that is planted within someone, and it ends up rippling out, expanding, and does so much good. So whatever you're doing today, this spring season, summer's coming up, I hope you find a moment and the moments for yourself where you can just connect with yourself. And it doesn't have to be big or grand. It doesn't have to be anything other than just being able to have a moment truly where you can just sit and connect and allow what is coming through to come through, and let go what needs to be let go, and let the thoughts come and go. Just find the little sparks and hang on to that, and you can build on those things. Thank you for sitting with me. If you've gone and actually sat here with me, you might be standing, washing dishes, who knows, doing other things. That's perfectly fine. It's so nice to have these little moments. The sun feels so good. Showering feels so good. Your girl looked real beat up. I was barely making it through the last video talking about the 7 things and questions and concerns I had before going on the retreat I've been going on for 3 years. I was a little under the weather, if you can't tell. So this is also a redemption video to show you that I can shower and blow out my hair. And that also feels good. So on that note, I hope you have a good day. Drink some water, drink something you like. And yeah, it's spring season, baby. Blooming season. You got this.